What was the most severe in-flight emergency you faced on a MiG-21?
I flamed out. I ejected.
Yeah.
Will you tell us about that?
I've heard bits of that story, but tell us that whole thing.
What was your rank? How old were you at that stage?
I was squad leader and I was 31 years old.
And where was this?
And Sirsa.
So tell us.
We went for a combat mission, 2 versus 2. So Jojo, he retired as Air Marshal. Air Marshal Gogoi, he was the flight commander. So me and Dwivedi, we were the defenders and they were the attackers. So in fact, I changed my aircraft before I went. I said, sir, this is not fair. You are giving us 2 drop tank aircraft and you are flying ventral tank aircraft, which is more maneuverable. I said, defenders, you give us a chance. So we both took a ventral tank aircraft, me and my number 2 Dwivedi. And attackers took a 2 tank aircraft. So after we get airborne, the thing is my throttle remained at close to 100. And we did the whole combat, we rejoined. And as I was rejoining, I came below the governed regime, that is below 85%. The engine decided to quit. And it was, we were below 2 kilometers. The rule position is very clear, you're supposed to eject immediately. But then there was a Sirsa city in front of me. So I could glide. And then Dwivedi also told me that, sir, to cross the town and then eject. So Sirsa elevation is 200 meters. Finally, I saw the thing at 600 meters. I saw my altimeter. Actually, I'm 400 meters AGI. I said, bahut ho gaya. Then in between all this, I also said, quota inquiry kya bolegi? So, though I am not supposed to do a relight, I said, let me put the relight switch on because the quota inquiry will ask me, why didn't you attempt relight or something? So anyway. So
it didn't relight, obviously.
Of course it didn't.
It was dead.
It didn't relight. It was the main fuel pump failure. It couldn't have relit. So after that, the problem is not that. Problem is I'm about to eject, but I'm also thinking, ki, what will quota inquiry say? So after that, I saw 600, I pulled the handle. And I went out and like a fool, I had come from Kiran's. I had come as a QFI in the month of January, and this happened in September. I made a mistake. I didn't lower my visor before ejecting. MiG-21 ejection sequence says lower the visor, eject. In the Kiran and all, you don't have to because it will fall on its own, the Western aircraft. So I didn't lower my visor. So when I came out, the air blast hit me and my eyes were white out. I couldn't see much. And then I started swinging. So one thing I have to tell you, whenever you're in such a situation, whatever someone has spoken to you ever in your life, in a near-death situation, what they call, ever in your life, if someone has spoken to you about something, your brain will flash it in front of you. So that scene in 1977, Bidar, early morning briefing, because army used to train with us that time on the ST2. Para captain was called in the front and he was told that what happens if you start swinging on the parachute. The whole scene, sir pulled the left pata and pulled the right pata. I tried all pulling the pata, nothing happened. I fell like a sack of potatoes and broke my leg.
Oh my God. Oh, your back was okay?
No, back was, KM1M is a good seat.
Huh.
Very few people have back problems. Unlike the old Martin Baker Mark IV or something, which had a cartridge ejection, this had PASA-M cartridges, which are like rockets. So, KM1M is a good seat. I mean, very safe ejection.
But by and large, Russian ejection seats have been fantastic, right down to the K-36, right?
Yeah, the Russian ejection seats have been good. The Chinese have not been. That's why the Pakistanis and the Bangladeshis, they have put Martin Baker seats in their aircraft.
Yeah. What happened after you? What happened after you landed? This is a riveting story. Like
No. After I landed,
and he plays it down. You see, that's the part.
Yeah, I like how he says sack of potatoes and he broke his leg.
I landed. I knew I have broken something. I don't know what. So then the villagers came rushing. This is India.
Yeah.
So I hate to say this, but my squadron 101, in the period of 85 to 88, we had 8 ejections. Just in 3 years, 8 ejections for various reasons. So the villagers are now used to it. As soon as they came to me, they said in Punjabi, "Sir, तुसी तुर के जाओगे, मंजा लेके आइए." Will you walk or should we get a cot? I said, "मंजा ले आओ." So they got the manja and they took me there. So then I was lying there. Then the ambulance fetched up from that search and rescue team came. My doctor. Then Squadron Leader KP Singh, my squadron doctor who was also the SMO, he reached up. So then he said, sir, we'll take you to the hospital and things like that. And I was very much G-suit inside. The Russian G-suit was very soft. You could wear it inside the overall. So now that was paining hell of a lot. So I told him, I said, ये मेरा G-suit बहुत मेरे को दर्द कर रहा है, इसको निकालना है, but I can't take out my overall. So he went to that farmer, some farmer, वो दाती नहीं होती, sickle. He got that sickle and he tore my overall.
Oh man.
And then he stripped me of my overall. So now I am lying in my underwear and vest. I said, KP, तेरे को शर्म नहीं आती, मेरे को तो आ रही है. तो कहता सर मैं एम्बुलेंस से एक चादर लेकर आता हूँ. He went and got a bed sheet from the ambulance and covered me, thank God. And all the villagers were looking at me like this.